Oh, alrighty. It's gamer
Oh,
time.
fiddlesticks. What now?
Trying to remember where we left off. Something happened. That's all I remember. Oh. Wakey, wakey, time for school. Yeah, we were about to go to sleep, if I recall. Nuclear core still in there? Yup. Huh. Wow, that's a lot of money. We should probably finally buy that scuba gear and get the ATV out of the waterhole. Yeah. Hot day, went to the beach. Watered the plants when we came back. Plants are almost dead because of the heat. One of the biggest gotchas when it comes to gardening is if you leave the garden pot outside in the sun, the garden pot gets too hot and then the roots get hot and stressed and then the plant can die. So to watch out for that. I left it out in the sun too long because yesterday wasn't, they predicted 32, but it was actually 36. And yeah, those 4 extra degrees of heat, the plants really feel that. So yeah, my plants got annihilated. Might have to water them 3 times a day, which is pretty crazy. How did that get there? And I was thinking, all right, so, you know, get back home, watered the plants. I'm going to sit down and open Twitter, which is probably already a mistake in itself. And the first thing I was greeted by was, what? Tom McDonald's Through the Woke Christmas Carol, like, brother. You know, you realize that hatred is something that kills you and not me, right? It's so weird, seeing these people who just want to engagement bait with hate, and it's like, you know, at some point the mask falls off, right? And I hate saying that because some people say it and they use it, you know, as a gotcha moment. But ultimately, there's only so much anger you can really live with before at some point it starts affecting you, right? And you see this quite a lot. Hey, mate. I'll sort you out in a minute. God, is that freaking Tom McDonald? Hmm. Oh, paper alien. Hey, mate. Okay, look, we might have got off on a bad start, alright? It was just the context of the thing we were talking about, you get it? Oh. Damn. The Twitter blue checkmarks really got me this time. But yeah, like at some point, it's like you gotta chill. And if you don't, eventually, you know, you succumb to your own hatred. I've seen this from time and time again where there's always some guy acting tough on the internet and eventually it catches up with him in the end, right? I got a bit of a life saying, which, you know, won't make sense to most, but if you know, you know, where it's like everyone's a tough guy until you have to fight a Māori in real life or a Samoan. And then, you know, people tend to shut up then. Go get him, Kerfer. It's like one of those things, right? Like, I've met a lot of internet tough guys before. There was this one guy who's like, oh, you know, I know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm like, oh, okay, mate. So you're gonna throw yourself onto the concrete floor on your back and just damage it? Okay. You know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu works because it's in a controlled environment where there's padding. But if it's on the street, you are not going to fall on your back very quickly, right? There would be other steps and processes that would go to get that way, but it kind of comes to show that you meet people that just speak themselves up, you know, talk themselves up, but really it's like, who are you? Why are you doing this? And why do you think this is appropriate behavior? To me, when it comes to a lot of these engagement bait people, I just see them as really kids, even when they're adults, because it's like, you're still new on the internet, aren't you? Okay. You know, just a weird shower thought. I guess it's more of a beach thought, because I was at the beach and I was thinking about it. But yeah, ultimately, there was a quote I liked a long time ago, but I forgot who said it, but it really was, hatred is poison that only you drink in hopes that the other person dies. And that's why I normally just don't like engaging in any negative stuff. Seen it all before, heard of all before, seen these same people relapse and say, oh, I'm sorry, after being like, oh, I don't care about your feelings, snowflake. And it's like, it looks like you're the one that's who cares the most, actually. Let's have a look. So we got that cooking. That's our special drive, which we should probably send to the boss. It's like, life is short and you're going to spend it here being angry at someone you don't even know or see online. You know what? We're going to put you in the cursed corner, actually. Here, you can be next to... Yeah, there you go. Probably could find a new place for the cursed corner. Now, I don't know if we need this. Oh, I should probably... You know. I guess you just can't. I guess they're planks stuck together, right? Hence why they're not breaking off. Like you have to take the nails out and then all come apart. Yeah. Now I wonder who did this. And it was so funny seeing that Tom McDonald song, because someone sent me his rap song, Race War, and I was like, what am I listening to? like, it gave me ICP vibes, but not in the good way, because at least with ICP I can listen to them. Oh, speaking of which, I remember back in my day, people wearing ICP face paint. Yeah, good old 90s. Great Malenko and the Shangri-La. Anyway, let's get our work done. Oh yeah, we were going to buy the scuba gear. Oh yeah, careful, I forgot. You get a little out of control. At some point, you gotta, you know, learn to let go of the hatred. Because you're only hurting yourself. That's kind of like the adult answer. But then for most of these people, they get rewarded money to just spread hatred. And I just don't think that's a good thing to do for yourself. I remember there used to be a guy in one of the old MSN groups who was really nice, right? And he had a fiance. And this is a long time ago. This is like 2000s Erica's MSN groups and stuff. And they broke up. And he just became this absolutely bitter person because of it. And it was pretty sad to see because he was actually a really nice guy. And then he just let that take over his life. Like, it sucks, mate, but that's just life sometimes. When I'll give you some other life advice. Now, generally when people, when they feel like their needs change, then so does their, I suppose, the way they think and value stuff, right? And that's just kind of humans in general, right? Whoa, I did not throw that. There we go. Let's search for this. I also saw that the male VTuber engagement bait post too. I think everyone has at this point. And you know, I think it is what it is, right? People just want number go up. Like, you could get something out of it. Possibly, you know, like, it's there. It's free. Well, for you, it's free advertisement. And sure, they get something out of it because they're Twitter blue check marks, right? But really, it's up to you whether you want to accept the offer of you get free advertisement and they get money. I don't think it's a huge deal. It's just choose to engage or don't. And if the behavior, like, everyone's just gonna, if it's successful, then yeah, people will mimic it. And that's just how it is. You'll find with lots of the younger generation, like, if there's money to be made, they'll go and do it, right? Like, back when you could used to do Google market surveys for $5 each, I was grinding that stuff, right? I was like, $5 each, and I just need to make a new email, and I'd do it again and get another $5 dues and send it to PayPal. This is when PayPal was definitely a lot looser. Yeah, like $5 Google survey. Definitely made money off that. I like to think it's a bit of a different vibe though. Because at least with Google survey, it wasn't at the expense of someone else's like personal life so much as it was flubbing the marketing data. And it's pretty interesting being at the age I am now, growing up with the internet when it was new. And like most of the outcast kids were on the internet because that's where no one else really was, right? And now that the internet's mainstream and everyone's on it, everyone has an opinion. And then you see these people fall for the most obvious tricks in the book. You know, you got to sort of be humbled in a way with the knowledge that you have over others and not really hang it over them, but more so teach them from your mistakes, right? You catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Now, we're going to go do our reports. Pretty sure Juliet's south of us, isn't it? Yeah. Charlie's up top, Juliet's south. And Oscar is over there. Well, we'll go Charlie first. I also think that one of the biggest problems is like when someone you don't like does fail and you just like rub their nose in the mud and be like, haha, told you so. Like they're never going to learn from their lesson, right? They're going to just be very spiteful and then double down on their behavior. And I think it sucks, but you really just have to extend the olive branch to them a little bit and be like, you know, hey, it sucks that happened to you. You should probably chill. Stop being a hateful little goblin. I just want to double check these codes. 023F97A99. Normally, it's easier to check numbers when you break it down into 3s or 4s. Just easier to recognize the patterns. I think my advice to younger generations would be, if something makes you angry, then just try and avoid it the best you can, or make it not part of your life if you can. It's hard for others because sometimes you just can't avoid it because people will just force it upon you. But if you can generally avoid something that's dangerous or wrecks your mental health, then you might as well just avoid it. No point taking on the extra burden. Got enough problems as it is. And there's people who, oh, what's the saying? It's like, oh, I don't know the saying, but basically it's like, you shall suffer as I have, right? And it's like, nah, I don't think I need to. 14C9 4C8933. You'll find that most people, when they hopefully reach 30, they get a bit more humbled. So when someone's like in their 20s and they talk the absolute most, you know, vile trash, it's like listening to a child, you know? You reach that point where it's like, damn, you really are a kid at that age. And then you kind of probably understand where the grandparents come from. You know, when the great-grandparents just think of all of their kids as children, right? Even though they might be like 60 years old. You eventually do have that outlook. Or you may have that outlook. It kind of depends on you as the person. It probably also depends on who you hang out with as well. Like, let's take a lot of these people that just have a lot of money to throw around. They generally tend to hang around other people that have a lot of money, right? Which is probably why rich people may feel so disconnected to other people, you know? Because that's just like a different community at that point. Whereas, you know, when you're more middle class or even below middle class, you would probably relate more with the people in your area because you know what it's like to be in that kind of area. And so when it comes to call-out culture, I think what really works for Australia and why I suppose a lot of people don't understand Australian culture and humour is we're a bit we're like call-out culture in a way where we'll point out a flaw in our best friend because we know the best friend is okay with or comfortable with us pointing out that flaw. And then the way that it's delivered is like, hey, you've got a problem, but I'm delivering it to you in a joke because it's not that big of a deal, but you do have a problem here and you should probably, you know, get that checked out, right? Something like that. Whereas, in my experience, when I've seen other people try and do banter, it's just so hateful. They don't understand the nuance behind it. And you know, you might just have a friend that just doesn't like criticism. And you should probably respect that. Now, we've got... Oh, we don't need this, do we? We didn't ignore anything, did we? Guess the bosses just wanted to send something. Hey there, my little... What's that? Mech? How's the crippling darkness? Just want to let you know I did some baking over the weekend, and I know you'll be sick of probably decade-old double-ass MREs. You'll appreciate some genuine French cuisine made by a professional such as myself. Haha. Anyway, croissants for you, raspberry drizzle, enjoy, and don't like starve to death or anything. Okay, I still miss you, Inara. Well, you know what? You know what Gordon Ramsay says? Never put food in the freezer. And sadly, I am not a good listener. That's right. Or let's freeze it so all the flavor disappears. Yum. Yum. MREs. Efficient protein and fiber. That's all you need, baby. But also what we need is to get our ATV out of the waterhole. Pretty sure, yeah, it's along the water bank. Stop by the transformer as well. Like, I've been thinking about a lot of weird things that pop up on my Twitter feed. I kind of go on Blue Sky a little bit, but I feel like Blue Sky is more better for posting art, in my opinion. Like, I would probably, like, if I was Blue Sky, I would probably pivot into an art platform advertising site rather than trying to be a Twitter clone. Because Blue Sky really just feels like 2016 Twitter. And not in a good way, right? And, you know, I'm old. I really didn't enjoy seeing Blue Sky punch up when Twitter was, like, deservingly getting, you know, pooped on. Especially Elon, because anytime Elon, you know, gets kicked down, it's probably a joy to see. But when a company comes in and punches up and like, oh, well, we don't do this, it's like, oh, shut up. You're a corporation as well. Like, seen this crap before. We all have. You're probably just going to do the same thing. You know? You would probably do the same thing too, champs, you know. Don't act like you wouldn't. Another thing with Blue Sky is I don't think their servers are really made to handle all of the communications like Twitter, because Twitter took decades to actually get their act together, right? Now, I've got the gas tank in hand. Now, I'm not too sure how we make this work. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh. Oh. No. I nearly got it. Don't give up hope. What is down here, by the way? Just a trap. Alright. Oh. Oh. It's been 15 days underwater. You still work? Yeah, nice. Oh, we got it back. Oh, short-lived. Finally, we don't have to walk everywhere for the rest of the game. Nice. Like, it's true in a way when people say that in order for Blue Sky to be successful, people need to use it more. But for me, you know, it's up to you. To me, it's like they first have to prove that they actually care enough, right? And words are win to me. Like, you can say all of the nice things with good intentions, but at the end of the day, they are a business. They are a like, they need to earn profit. And that to me is like, you need to do more than just say words. Like, what have you, the company, have done or is willing to do for our trust? In you, the consumer, it's just your choice. Do you wish to engage or not? Like, you can still use Twitter and just spite Elon if you want. Doesn't bother him and wouldn't bother me. It's really more, what do you get out of it? For me, I just like having a good time. Like chilling. Probably help people as well. We got a lot of things to do once the Christmas break ends. So just enjoying our time. Wonder what happens if I eat that? Probably certain death. Okay, for wakey wakey. Oh, go do some work. Now, what I might do, I might actually make some fuel. What's it looking like here? 1.4. Let's make some fuel. I've got a hacksaw somewhere. Just use the hacksaw. Wherever I put it. Those are the nails. That's my hammerino. We had a hacksaw, right? There it is. Yeah. There was like another thing I saw where it was like the younger generations were wishing that they were born or could live the 2000s era of, tech and stuff. And really, I don't think you really wanted to, right? Like you only saw the best parts of that generation, right? And so you would feel nostalgic for that because you're only seeing the good parts of it. Like you're seeing the good parts summarized for you. Like back in those days, we didn't even know what was happening. Not many people believed that the internet would actually fully go mainstream as much. Or if they did, it was like, how do you make it work? And just like a lot of things, the question just comes down to money. How much money does it take to make it work, and do we get a return on our investment, yes or no? And for some people, it's not a matter of how much is the cost, but it's like, how soon will the thing happen, right? And this is something I know that Elon Musk with Tesla would say during their shareholder meetings, right? It wasn't a matter of how much, it was just like how soon, right? They would tell the investors, like, if we keep throwing money at the thing, eventually thing will happen, right? Now, I don't agree with that. But it is a thing that happens where if you just have enough money, like enough capital to make it happen, then it more than likely will happen. And if it doesn't, then, I don't know, someone gets executed. Okay, you just use a crowbar for that. But yeah. You can't really hate people for wanting to buy into Twitter Blue. Like, I'll never buy Twitter Blue, because just out of principle, I don't think it's needed. I grew up in an era where there was data limits and there was text limits, and you just had to learn how to write within your text limit. So whenever I write a Twitter post, it is normally within the text limit because I'm just so used to writing that way. Like, there was no other option. Like, in a way, I do miss the 2000s, but that's only because I've had fond memories of 2000. There's probably people that have just had absolute nightmare world situations with 2000s. And you know, I'm a huge cynical person, right? It comes with the like accounting career. Like, show me an accountant who isn't cynical, right? And despite my cynicism, I'm actually quite hopeful for the future. Even though for some people it's like way worse. Especially when you're in the UK, right? UK has always been bad, especially in 2000s. Like, oof. Not too sure what's happening over there right now. Well, I'd have to say I come from a land down under, where women glow and men plunder. Say, can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That's what I'd say. Well, one thing you learn, like when you're in your 30s, is that like the grass isn't always greener, as you might think in other places. Like every country has their own problems, and it's why you get so many people with varying opinions about how things should run, right? And ultimately, you just got to let people have their say, whether you think they're right or they're wrong. You know, I've met people who, you know, they had the most craziest opinions, but I'd still hear them out because if you can still say the thing you want to say and it makes sense to you, then that's fine. But for some people, when they do speak about it and they go, oh, like they sort of realize what they say is a bit weird when they actually have to say it to another person. So I think it's important just to let people have their say. Because if they can say it in a public space and still be comfortable with it, then they must really believe in it, right? So I never really like telling people to, you know, not say something unless it's like clearly breaking terms of services, of course. And ultimately you'll just be like, yeah. Some people just like saying hateful stuff, and it's like, okay, well, I don't like that vibe. And that'll be the choice that I have. And that'll be the choice that the person made. They just want to, that's their vibe, doesn't match mine. Out of here. But I still think it's important to at least like let them have that experience. Like, because Australia, I feel like Australian culture is very social. Like, we're very social. And it's like I said earlier, we have a bit of a call-out culture where it's like, if you say something weird, you will get mocked for it. You know, even your best friends will mock you for it. And at some point, you go, oh, Jordan thought that of me? Huh? You know, like, oh. Like, every culture's different. And it's kind of why, you know, I don't take anything at face value when it comes to things I see on Twitter. I've seen it all before, mate. People claim this, people claim that, but they don't put their money where their mouth is. And that's like the most like cynical accountant answer I can give. It's like, words are wind. You say you do this, but you don't really show it. So why should I care? Just focus on what makes you happy. As long as what makes you happy isn't, you know, chopping up people. It's just a different climate, really. I think the only thing that really gets me going, like today, in terms of like topical conversation, is nuclear power. Because there's two types of nuclear power, right? There's the futuristic promised version where it's in a core reactor and everything bounces off and generates, you know, heat and crap. And then you've got putting hot rock in water and make steam. And really, the ironic part is we truly never left the steam age. Like, we still use steam power, but it's just, we don't call it steam power. We call it nuclear power. You know, it's still steam. And the modern nuclear plants are just so expensive to set up and run. And the reason why you might see green energy popping up a lot in conversation is because back in like the 2000s, green energy was actually costly to start up because it was a new technology. But now that more companies have invested in it and investors want their turnover, the technology got more efficient in order to meet the demand. And it is crazy that solar energy is actually really efficient now. It had to be. If it wasn't efficient, it would have failed. But country like Australia, we really get a lot out of that kind of green energy because we just have the sun, right? Like, we just have the sun. So it's beneficial for us. But I think one problem with, like, an actual criticism against green energy would be you need a lot of real estate to set it up. Whereas with nuclear power, you only just need the power station. Right? Like, nuclear power isn't all that bad. But it's like, you got to think about the long-term payoff. And I think nuclear power, the problem is it takes, like, almost a decade to actually make the power plant after it's approved. So for Australia here, let's say it's like, oh, we're going to make nuclear power. It's like, oh, okay, but we're still going to have rolling blackouts for another 10 years before it happens. You might as well just made a solar grid. Like, it's, you know, you got to weigh up the cost opportunity. And I think when it comes to cost opportunity, you can't really go nuclear anymore because a lot of people want to go hydrogen now. And there's so many different hydrogen outlets. You got hydrogen, liquid nitrogen, green hydrogen. You can make hydrogen out of coal. You know, like, there's so many ways to make hydrogen. But it's more oh, I'm so tired. Probably should sleep. It's like, how efficient do you want to be? And this is probably a topic that I don't expect most people to really know. Because, you know, who really wants to spend their day reading about science? But I do think there's pros and cons for nuclear power and solar power and all the other green energy sources. But really, I think the main talking point is like the long term, right? A lot of people want the short term answers. And that's like a bit of a bias that we humans have. Like, we just want the problem fixed now. But sometimes the answer is the problem's not going to be fixed now. It's going to be fixed in 10 years. You know? And that's not good enough for some people. But that's the reality. And I don't think, it'll be interesting. I don't think nuclear power is going to take off in Australia. It didn't in the 2000s. Like, the 2000s, back when it was a talking topic, whether we'll go nuclear or not, like, I thought we were going nuclear. Like, if you read the headlines in the paper, it seemed like that was 100% where we were going. But it didn't happen, right? And that's when I learned when I was in my 20s that you can't believe everything that you read in media, because the media was really pushing, and this was before we really understood how printed media, you know, truly worked, right? Like who owned it. But it'll be interesting. It could have been worse though. We could have been living in the space domes, you know, due to a hostile environment. Oh yeah, the mattress came back. I forgot all about that. There could have been an alternate timeline where we're living in like, you know, Fallout universe, and we live in domes and we use bottle caps and water as currency. You got to be grateful for what you've got. When you got that kind of outlook in life, it kind of helps. Also, we should probably send off that package. Hang on. Like, I'll be honest with you. I've met people who are like, oh, I feel like I can't say the thing because people won't like it. And it's like, everyone's a critic at the end of the day. Like, especially for me. Like, I can say anything and someone will find a way to criticize me over it. That's just how humans are. And I think there's two reasons why something you might say is not generally accepted well. Either it's just in poor taste, like people just, it's just not good to say right now, or that the people just don't agree with you and don't like hearing it, or people just hate you, you know. I feel like it's important to kind of say what you think, or at least understand why you think things you do, because that's how you learn to grow and change. And it happens to people. People will grow and change. You know? I've had friends change for good and for worse, right? And there's not much you can do. If they don't want to be helped, then you kind of just have to let them go, and you'll just have to figure it out. The world keeps turning at the end of the day. For better or for worse. Take me with you. Oh yeah, someone threw this guy in my face. I thought it was Tom McDonald. So I was talking about Tom McDonald, and then this guy popped up, you know. I thought it was like a bit of a content warning. Because when I got back from the beach and watered the plants, and the first thing I saw when I got on Twitter was the new Tom McDonald song, I was like, oh, today's going to be an interesting day. And, you know, I don't really care. Like, I'm not really going to talk trash, but it's just... I do feel like, and I hate hearing the saying, because I hear people say it and use it too much, but eventually the mask does fall off. And I hate to say that because, you know, I've seen people throw that around like, you know, it's a gotcha moment, like, oh yeah, your mask fell off, gotcha bro. It's like, nah. It's just humans are social creatures. That's why if you're deemed an antisocial by the courts, you are deemed a danger to society. That's why if you ever talk to a lawyer, you never want to seem unreasonable, and you never want to look antisocial. Like, that is, you might as well just drop a brick on your foot. We should also probably make Omega Kerfer at some point. But yeah, you can tell we've had an interesting morning. Oh yeah, we've got the ATV out of the hole as well. No more running around everywhere. Even though I went out running for... looking for Kerfer. I really do think 2010s, something happened, right? And I'm not sure if that's, you know, to do with Web 2.0. Like people figuring, you know, how to truly market off the internet. Or if it was just so many new people joined the ecosystem that the internet I remember just changed. We have listened to this recording in the early hours of the morning, and I swore I heard something dreadful behind the noise, something otherworldly. That said, I haven't been sleeping very well, working extremely odd hours just to finish all of my tasks, so perhaps there's a more mundane explanation for all this. I don't know, Dr. Ken. Get some ketamine or something. You'll be alright. Listen to some Party Boy 69. That'll get you going. There was a girl that we're friends with who said she was going to be dancing on stage during one of Party Boy 69's rave concerts, but she never really got back to me about it. So I wonder if she did, or she thought she was, then something happened or something changed. Because I thought, oh, that would be cool. See you do a rave dance and stuff. And mind you, it's a rave concert in Amsterdam, so you know that was definitely going to be a bit something, right? A little bit extra. Yeah, and I keep thinking back to the other day before I went to sleep, and I went on Twitter. You're going to hear this a lot because I normally only... I mean, I've been on Twitter since, like, it started. But then I made a new account, and so the new account's not as old. But I was definitely there on Twitter before they changed their icon and marketing to be more of the old bird that it used to be, but... Damn, I lost the bit. I forgot what I was going to say. No. It's all gone. I'll probably remember it randomly. I was going to prove a point, but I'm definitely not proving a point now. It's all gone. Oh yes, the that's right. I remember now. The male VTuber thing I read, where it was like engagement bait posts and stuff, and it's like I said earlier, that's your choice if you want to deal with it or not, you know. But this stuff has happened forever, right? It's not new. Ah, that's right. Now I remember where I was going with it. The doomer mindset. I'm never one to share the doomer mindset. You know, like, oh, it's so over, bros. Oh, we're so back, bros. Never mind, it's so over. It's, I think if there's one truth, is that success is attractive. Like, people are attracted to success. You know, no matter how small. And it might sound like an absolute platitude to say, but focusing on failure is probably just not attractive for other people. You know how misery loves company? Where it's like, oh, I feel sad, so you and the other sad boys get together and feel sad together. But nothing really gets done, does it? It's like the monkeys in the cage that pull the other monkey down when he tries to get out because they're all miserable. Or they just don't think there's a point to leave the cage. I do think at some point you have to try and break out of the mindset of sad boy, doomer mindset, and just try and live. Because nothing's coming for you to help you except for yourself, and that's something I've learned the hard way. You can have people be there for you to show you support, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to do the legwork to make the change happen. You might be lucky and someone might help you change, but you don't really want to wait for that to happen, right? And sometimes when you go out and make change, change finds you. At least that's what I feel. Now, what are we doing? There's our weekly money. We should probably buy that electric tablet map. Like this thing, the digital map. And I know we need a metal detector to find an Omega Kerfer piece, I think. We'll buy some trash bags. What else do we want? I think we're good on toolbox. Yeah, we are. Also, whoops. Ooh. Huh? Now, I don't know what I've done, but I made fish bait. I'm a bit worried about that. Well, I've only still got the module here. Yeah, so that's the blueprint we use. I think we had a note, didn't we, that told us the parts we need, but I don't know where I put it. Ah, okay, so the MREs just got turned in, so that's where that came from. Whoa. I'll buy an item box so I can sell some stuff back. I guess one thing I do notice is like obvious bots on the internet where it's like I see a bot post to someone, right? And someone replies to the bot and it's like, brother, don't reply to the bot. Like, it doesn't make you look good in any way, shape, or form, unless they just don't know it's a bot. But you kind of know a bot when you see it, right? Even in the 2000s, there used to be botnet. Like, a lot of people botted. Even early Twitch used to, like, do tricks to up viewer counts, and that's well known. Where it's like, I forgot how it's done, but it's like you have a website open on a tab, and that one tab counts as a view. So people could used to be able to buy views off websites by having multiple tabs open at a server to their stream, and that counted as a view. You know? That's old tech. I was kind of wondering what that was. Yeah, we got our digital map. Wow. Doesn't need batteries? No. Alright, Kerf, are you fully charged? Yup. Wake up. Back to work. Now, what did the boss... They said they only wanted 2, right? Yeah, only 2 level 3s. Okay, still on queue, good. Trying to clean up trash. Don't have any lights? No, alright. So the only trash now is outside and on 2nd floor. Bip, 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 bip. Boop. Check that out. You see trash, I see money. Giant earthquake? Not my immediate problem. Ain't that right, Kerfer? Unless it's aliens. Then it might become our problem. Everything looks fine. Oh, whoops. Time to store it away. Alright, so now that's done. What do we want to work towards now? Probably find that book that tells us how to make a mega Kerfer, huh? I think it was this, wasn't it? It looked like one of these things. There we go. No, that's the... something. We'll just slap you down there. No, it's looking good. Oh, that's right. We should check the incinerator in the murder basement. After all that burning, we've got one gas can. Nice. I thought that I was going to end up hating Kerfus. Or Kerfer, but no, Kerfer's been pretty good. He knows how to behave. Ain't that right, Kerfer?
No.
Ain't that right? Hey, Tox, check this out.
No. No. No.
And check out this guy. And check out this guy. Whoa. Yeah, we need to make a mega Kerfer, because we destroyed evil Kerfer the other day. And this guy did nothing to help but bang into me. Oh, speaking of which, I think evil Kerfer's things here. Like, look, there's his will. I put the nuclear claw next to the bed to heat me up during night. Oh, I got the Omega module book, but I forgot where the instructions were. Because there was a thing that told me the parts I needed. And I kind of forgot how to read. And I thought, you know, while I'm here, might as well try and make Omega Curve, because there isn't too much to do. We're on day 21, right? And we got enough money. And we got the ATV back too. I just got some scuba gear and just dive under there. Ah, that's one thing. There was that thing in the bottom of the lake I wanted to get. Yeah, I've been talking about myself recently. All stream, haven't I? I should probably ask the viewers. What have you been up to? What have you been doing, Tox? While I'm here suffering in the middle of Western Australia, looking at stars. Drawing the OCs. Oh, left the flashlight on like a silly Billy. Oh yeah. It's Christmas Eve. Whoa. Whatever. It's getting so hot that I think I might have to water the plants 3 times a day. I went outside this morning and my plants were dying. Like, they're like, you haven't fed us for a month. It's like I watered you yesterday. They were not happy. Oh, my guy's so tired. I gotta watch that stamina. We'll just go back. Yeah, we're not running everywhere anymore. Bit of a change of pace. It also means less accidents on the ATV as well. Wait a minute, did I just see Mannequin Man? Maybe not. Huh. How bizarre. How bizarre. Do 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 do. Let's get to sleep. In game. But yeah, cleaning up the base. We can probably start washing the floors soon. And we got the mattress back after it got teleported into the forest after a dream. I didn't close the door. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Yummy. MREs. All day, every day. Gotta keep them cool. You should see the freezer. I'm always curious as to what the replay value is of this game. Like, why would you play a new save unless, you know, something diabolical happens in the game? We'll chop up that later. For now, we'll focus on the task at hand. Gotta clean this all up a bit. Oh yeah, and I always notice there's blood here, but not too sure what caused it. Anyway. Don't really need the hook anymore, do we? In you go. Oh, it doesn't go in? What the? Alright, well. Into the furnace you go. Now, I haven't made any new OCs as of late. But the demise law definitely got a bit deeper, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh my god, what's that? And then, yeah, I haven't really done much today, just got back from the beach. Try not to get sunburnt, you know. We got a red server. Oh, Kerfer. Wakey, wakey. It's time for school. Kerfer loves helping. Probably should have put fuel in this, but whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to go for a swim. Then we'll go back to base, fill this up with fuel. And then go do our chores for the day. I didn't bring my scuba gear, did I? Dummy. I needed the scuba gear. Well, I might give, I might have Kerfer have a swim, you know? He might need it. It's been a hot day. Oh. Forgotten how to drive after almost 20 days without an ATV. You know, I could have made this a no ATV run after losing the ATV pretty early. All right. Fuel. Glug, 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 glug. Wow, Kerfer. We're gonna go swimming, pal. If I hang on, you just knocked the battery mountain. Now where did I put the scuba gear? I thought I put it up here unless I moved it. Uh-oh. Where did I put my scuba gear? Not good. Didn't fall down the back here. Alright, hey. Oh, there, right? This guy. You were holding it. Yeah. Better watch yourself. Alright.
Wow.
Wakey, wakey. And what else did we need? X-ray, Foxtrot, and Lima. Well, what do you know? Ah, we're running over someone's lung. Let's go, Kerfer. Oh, he can keep up. Wow. He's just high energy. We should check on those aliens too. The aliens that are making a clubhouse near one of the Transformers. I was thinking about stealing their stuff, but I thought that might be very not cool. You know, Remora would have gave me some strange looks if I stole someone's stuff. Not that I've ever stolen anyone's stuff in this game, ever. Never. Never happened. Let's go, Kerfer. Yeah, look at him go. Okay, that's just a stick. Ah, pickaxe. Nice. And you are something. Whoa. I wonder what's in the safe. You can say it's safe with me. Ooh. Might be too steep. Yeah, it might be too steep. If it's too heavy to bring up, we can get the hook and then just hook it to the ATV and pull it out. Definitely needed a scuba mask for this one. Arr, me hearties. We got the bounty booty. See, look, Kerfer's really excited.
Wow.
I guess we gotta break it open. I can't figure it out, Kerfer.
Wow.
We'll have to take it back to the lab to analyze it. So you gotta go Foxtrot. So let's go that way. We could have just gone to this to tell us where it is. It's a good thing Kerfer doesn't explode due to taking too much damage when he hits stuff, or else we'll be in trouble. Oh, we don't need Oscar's tags. We need to find where our thing is. Got to supervise him, you know. Let's check on these cat girls. Oh, here's where all the mannequins went. Bob, Susie, Jaden, all that. But something changed about them. They didn't talk back to me, so. Look at that. Now, nothing here that we care about. Because you got the tinfoil hat from here. Aliens, let's go. They're going to be like, whoa, an ATV, where did he get it from? Oh, there's a note, I think. Oh. Maybe I'm not meant to touch their stuff. Alright. It's a poster. They won't mind if I borrow their poster, will they? This is scary. spun out a little bit. Yeah, hopefully they won't mind me taking that poster. Think of it as land tax. That seems right. 056 CA 92 that. Well, look. If they got a problem with it, they can come see me at my office, alright? Oh, it's gonna suck if Kerfer gets stuck there. Look, never punished, never learn my lesson, alright? I didn't do anything wrong. Also, what's the pickaxe good for? We can mine, eh? Oh, there he goes. There goes my hero. Anyway, now that we had a little quick cat nap, let's go to Lima. I should probably pick up that heart on the ground, shouldn't I? Listen, if the aliens pay me a visit tonight, I'm sure it'll be out of kindness and respect. And not to beat me up. Because if they beat me up, Kerfer might have to go pay them a visit. We know where they live. Ooh. Now they better watch out. I have a gun. Ye old rifle. We'll be fine. Imagine if you went to take the shot and then the game auto-saves when you missed it, and then your save is just you're stuffed. Hehe, bang. Dude, where's my car? Right here. Anyway, let's cash in today's daily task. Now, anywhere else I want to visit while I'm out here? I don't think so. Save error now, we'll just ignore that. Not my problem. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Watson. I'm watching you, pal. Yeah, that's right. You better hold your hands up. We've got a gun now. And I don't know how to use it. Now, where's that thing we kept squishing on? It was a heart. Look at that. Stepping on their heart. Now, let's get these bags of meat. This is what the evil Kerfur meat. We'll leave that out here for now. I don't know, Scoob. I got a bad feeling about tonight. But hey. Got a sick poster. Yeah, they didn't need that. Oh, they got guns. They didn't need that. Look, they might actually appreciate it being on my wall, actually. It looks better in my house. IMO. So what's this, 5? We'll give the big man 6 of them. No, I actually might feel like, oh, don't worry about that cough. That just might be the super cancer from holding a nuclear reactor in my hands. It's part of the job. Oh, was this the book? Ah, this is the Kerr Omega book. So, 2 plastic, a quartz. I guess that's where we get the pickaxe for, right? Might have to break out the notepad to write down our progress. Hope the aliens won't be mad. You think they'll be mad? I don't think they'll be mad. I think that if they really were mad, they will let their opinions be known. They'll be like, "Pardon me, sir. You have greatly offended us, and we want an apology." And I'll be like, "Oh, sure thing. I will apologize by not actually apologizing to you and having Remora apologize instead on my behalf as my spokesperson." Never apologize, never learn. That's why they call me remorseless. Oh, title drop. Oh, is that where you are? I was wondering where you went. Now, Kerfer, we actually do have to clean these floors up, you know. Now, it says original parts. Does that mean we have to kill Kerfer and rebuild him? Might have to. Well, hey, watch. Had to stop him before he caused some mass destruction. It was almost like a dog got into the rubbish bin and like, oh, no. Hey, I don't mind killing Kerfer. I'll be more than happy to. I'll miss him a little bit. But that's the price he's willing to pay. Now we should probably start collecting these scraps to start making the Kerfer model. Yeah, it turns into a pretty butterfly, but not quite. But welcome back, Kaachu. You missed out on me stealing from the aliens because I just felt like I thought it'd be a funny prank, you know. Check it out. They gave me. I got this cool poster. I think it looks nice here. They didn't need it. I feel like I needed it more. Now, I presume we need to hold on to these, right? Because this requires quite a bit. Like 2 plastic, 1 metal, 2 electronics, a quartz. We got a pickaxe, so I suppose we go somewhere mining. So basically, plastic, metal, electronics is the 3, right? Yeah. So we should probably buy a box to store all that in, so we can keep track. I mean, we've got crates laying around, but let's just buy something nice. Might just buy a backpack with it. Oh, it takes up the whole order? Okay. Oh yeah, we got the ATV back too, by the way. Oh yeah, I turned Kerfer off. I might buy the that thing now. The medicine. I've been coughing a lot lately. It's not been good.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a job to do, Kerfer. You ready? Oh wait.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Off you go. Be free. For one day, you will die. Yep, that's right. Now, I'm presuming we need all this plastic stuff, so before I'll properly sort this out. This is the cursed gallery. And that's it. You know what? I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna just sleep with the doors open tonight. It's gonna be a hot night tonight. Let the cool air in. Whatever happens, happens. Mm-mm-mm. Hope no one steals my stuff. Who will do such a thing? Oh. Alright. Hut in the woods. And what's this? Just a rock? Oh no. Am I gonna get probed? Oh no. Whatever, we go back to sleep. I was just wondering what the max capacity was. You know, Kerfer hasn't come back. Ah. What a beautiful morning. Oh. Alright, boss man, what do you want? 3-3, alright. Whoa. That's something. We'll let that cook. Yeah, I think we're pretty well set up. We just actually have to, you know, get ourselves sorted, right? Alright, I need my cancer meds. I think that's all I got. Hello, Goji. We're playing this game, Voices of the Void, but it's more like Voices of Nothing Ever Happens. Except for when it does. But even when it does, nothing happened. Don't mind the eyeball. We didn't put human remains into that box. Now. I'll put my cancer medicine right here, just in case. Actually, I'm going to put it next to the cigarettes. It'll be more poetic. There we go. Some irony for irony enjoyers. It's like, oh, bros, I got cancer, but I also have the cure to cancer right there. Now, I'm concerned about Kerfer. Uh-oh. What's going on, pal? You know what? We'll just leave him. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, never mind. What I was going to say. Oh, it's a planet. Oh. Boring. Give me something interesting like a spaceship. That sounds like Kerfer. Oh, yeah. Good job, Kerfur. It's bedtime. It's called Tough Love. Yeah, you can actually see what he gets up to and where he gets stuck. Like, I don't mind Kerfur getting stuck and then you having to go pick him up. I think it only just is bothersome when, you know, you're down on your luck a bit. Now, I should visit those aliens that I stole from again. I mean, borrowed from. See what they're up to. See if they still hate me. Now, if anyone asks, I didn't steal. I borrowed without their permission. Maybe I should return it. If they're mad, I'll return it, alright? Cat jam? Sounds like they're having a party. Sounds cool. That one's going in to the boss. The boss will want to hear that one. Hey, boss. Got a tune for you. Oh, no. Watch out. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm blind. I'm not actually legally allowed to drive a vehicle, but I still do. I have a exemption license. I'm allowed to drive to and from work only. Yeah, but this work for the dog gig out here in the middle of nowhere is actually pretty cozy. It doesn't pay well, but because no matter how much money they give you, you end up spending it all. So you don't really make that much money out of it. It's like one of those jobs that traps you in, right? Where it's like, oh, earn high income, but then it's like the cost of doing the job eats the income, right? That's how they get you. Hello, ladies. Now look, you're gonna hear some wild allegations that I stole your poster. I see. They're preparing for war. If it's war they want, it's war they'll get. We must assemble Omega Kerfur. I presume Omega Kerfur will have weaponry. You better. Or we may be doomed. I forgot my buttons for a minute there. Hey, gun with one bullet. Just don't miss. Hit both of them at once. Just a skill issue, really, when you think about it. Ow, my ankle. I think the hiking boots helps lower fall damage. But yeah, definitely forgot how to use an ATV after not having one for so long. We'll go to Lima and then we'll check the transformers too. We got enough fuel. Oh, the blood's gone. No, blood's still there. Nice. As long as it's not my blood. Heh, joke's on you, fool. I don't even have blood in my body. I'm all full of hot gas and smoke. Oh, that's right. But Remora might actually be made of blood, so that might be a problem. Now, we needed to go to Kilo. Yep. Wow, it's 1:30 already. I have to go water the plants again soon. That's going to be interesting. It'll be like streamers have breaks. To go to the toilet, I need to have a break to water the plants and make some tea. Because that garden's going to die in summer. I'm going to have to move all the plants under shade or buy shade cloth. Wait a minute, was Kilo there the whole time? Ah, you goose. Oh, well, look at that. Now, I wonder if there's any caves in this area. Because I know we found a safe. And that might have jewelry in it. Juliet should be south, yeah. Well, actually, it's just over there. let's go back to base and start cooking some voices of the void. And probably start planning out this, what we need for Kerfur before we kill him. Alrighty. You can hold 2,000, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm holding 7 MREs. Oh, geez, no wonder why. I'm so heavy. Well, you know what? I don't have room in the fridge anymore for this stuff. There we go. Put in the employee lounge. I wonder if I can return the poster and make amends with the aliens. Think they would appreciate that? They'll be like, wow, Ram. Thank you for returning our poster that you stole. And I'll be like, yep. It was a giant misunderstanding this entire time. I didn't steal it. It just so happened to end up on my ATV because it's magnetic. You know what? I don't even like the poster, actually. But I won't tell them that. Helps if I pick it up. You got until I come back to get out of here, stranger. Oh, I can't believe I got to go apologize. Oh, this is gonna kill me inside. But it's part of the strategy, right? If they're gearing up for war, we need to try and lure them into a sense of false security by thinking that I'm actually remorseful for my actions when I'm truly not. And that's when we'll get them. Alright. Hello, ladies. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for stealing. I mean, borrowing your poster. Look, right here. Look, I'm just putting it back. Look. There you go. See? No harm, no foul, they say. At least where I come from. Is that a Sith Lord? They must be Star Wars fans. No, if they play up, I'll steal their guns, but for now we better play it cool. Now, I do remember. Yeah, Transformer 2 is this way, isn't it? Because that's the one. No, Transformer 2 would be that way. Must have been a cat. We should probably start cooking more fuel as well. Oh, he's gone. Ooh, I better not run into that. That's gonna have my stuff in it. Alrighty. Let's start planning for Omega Kerfur. Also, probably not forget to do our job. Might even tear down the bunk beds as well, just for some more metal scrap. Oh, we got plenty of time to cook more of these tapes. Probably should buy some more actually. And we need a good quality camera too for the Kerfur thing. Now, I don't know if these discs are like good or not.
Yeah.
Wakey wakey.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a nice guy. Okay, so where's my hacksaw? Where? Oh yeah, it's probably out here in the shed. Hmm. Because there's my hawk. There it is. Gotta spend money to make money, baby. Whatever. Also, check it out. The mattress came back. We didn't have to do anything. Oh, wow. These didn't take long to get hacksawed. Hey, I wonder. Guess I need the can opener for real. Ah, that'll be alright. Yeah, pretty cruisy second day, or 22nd day. We'll get these parts into the barrel and day by day try and make a Kerfur part. I think we want all of the materials before we start doing it though, like the quartz. For sure. Oh, I can't put my hacksaw back in, that's alright. I don't think any of the recipe had rubber on it, but we'll figure that out later. Let's chuck some coal into the furnace. Whoa, get back in there. Oh, that's a big lump of coal. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Sounds pretty dense for coal. Alrighty. It's probably going to be stuff or fuel. Interesting. We'll put in 4. Because tomorrow, if we're going to start doing the Kerfer thing, I don't want to spend too much time grinding. Probably that's fire. Call them. There we go. Alrighty, so how much fuel do you have? Not much, that's right. I did put a fuel can in there. In the basement, that is. Should probably get rid of this scrap. Wow. That actually did get us quite a bit of fuel. Nice and hot. Well, I'm glad that goes over 100 for storing fuel. Because it would suck if it didn't. Must have been all that coal. This is probably all we'll throw in there. And just leave it until we need more fuel. Alright. Maybe I should buy that solar power for the ATV. Now that I actually have it again. Where are we going? I forgot. We're gonna look for something. Do you remember, Kerfer?
Yeah.
We also got to figure out what we're going to do with that safe. I wonder if we can brute force it. You'll be up next. So I got quite a bit of money. Ooh, spooky. Sounds spooky. Not sure what to make of this frequency, but it doesn't sound friendly or good. Whatever it is. So what are the unique things, right? A quartz. The good, we can just buy that one. We already got the radioactive. Elbow joints. Oh yeah, that's right. The joints around Romero. Oh, that's where the metal detector comes in. That's right. Oh, the safe. The safe is what has the AI module. Well, since we already got it, we won't need to worry about it. So really, it's just getting digging the joints up. No, what? Might get a can opener just for funsies, and a drive box. Good job, Kerfer. So we're going to be driving all the way up there, eh? I'll go get some sleep while we wait for the thing. Alright, Kerfer, time for our fun adventure. Ooh. Then we're going to need a shovel. Don't think we really need anything else. Whoa. You got a problem? Shovel probably wasn't best for that. Ooh, a can opener. Ooh. For all the cans I'm never going to eat. Now, the thing did say in this fenced off area as well, right? Now, I don't know how this thing works. Or is that like hot and cold? Goes pretty far out, huh? Oh, there you had it. Had it for a sec. Oh. Watch out, Kerfer. Someone make the wasp angry. Unless that was the thing, but I don't think that's the thing, was it? Might have been something else. Be funny if it detected Kerfer. We should probably go get Kerfer before I forget about him.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Well, it depends on, like... So I was thinking of running here to see where the fencing is, right? Like where it goes and ends. And it seems like it kind of ends here, right? My god, it was right below us the whole time. What the... Epic prank, brother. Matey Potato giving us little pranks. Getting trolled, I am. Oh, it's gonna suck if I threw... Where I threw the wasp nest is where, wherever I threw it. Now, I'm pretty sure I did read it said something about the fenced off area. We'll go back and have a look. But it's not too bad. I mean, we found some canned food. Do. Cheers, look. Okay, so we got Romero, right? And then in the third paragraph it says, I don't remember where joints are. They should be somewhere. They should be here somewhere in this fenced area. And I'm taking it there's like more than one joint, right? Because there's elbow joints here and there's some here, so I don't know. Like one might be elbow, one might be ball, right? So third paragraph. Well, it's more of a sentence, really. In this fenced area. I hope these wasps aren't going to become a problem. Unless it's just rubbish having flies around it. Invalid object. Kerf, are you stuck? Oh, of course. Well, look. Firstly, let's look at this. Negative 587. And then 419. Is that negative 4? I think it is because it's on the left, right? Yeah. 581. 438. I forgot. I'm just going to put that there. Oh, I thought it might show up on my little map here. And there's another one down there. We'll have a quick snooze. And then we'll go out to retrieve the cat. Oh, he got there eventually. Well, what do you know? That thing's probably gone, isn't it? No, it's still kind of in that area. Let's go. Don't really need to bring the shovel, do we? Oh, yeah, we do, because we're going to dig up some stuff. Oh, that's Kerfur. I was wondering what that blue light in the water was. He's back. Oh, come on. You can make it. Just need more torque. Whoa, hey pal. Oh. That may not have been a good idea. Lesson learnt. Well, while we're out here, might as well go to the transformer, right? No idea. I remember reading in one of the papers on these places where there was a monster with blades and arms and they couldn't kill it. I saw it running around after running into it. I remember throwing a fuel can here, but don't remember. I guess we lost that fuel can from yesterday. Oh, Kerfer, you missed this thing, right? It's crazy. Yeah, we need to go to Romero. Oh wait, that's the one that's all the way in there. That's the one that's back near the transformer, that's right. Ow. What the? Oh, back to work. Wait, do you knock my metal detector out my hand? Oh no. Oh. I think this is a very hostile environment. Yeah, we're coughing. We'll probably have to come back during the day, I think. Some epic prankster just decided to stall our program. Oh, here we go. Back to work. I didn't bring a battery, did I? Oh well. Sheer willpower. That's how I survived. I braced myself. I was like, I will not bow to some shining light in the sky. I thought I was going to get probed again. But for real. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Lots of things happen out here. Ooh. Hey, Kerfer, check it out. Whoa. What do you think it is? A frisbee? Oh, we better go back to base. We've got no, we're getting tired. We got no battery. But we're wise, so we learned more. Where things like some kind of alien that comes through that pad, like a teleporter. Sounds very spooky. Good thing we got the ATV, right? Yeah, not openly hostile, and I just rammed into it, but like, oh, see what happens. Nearly died. But yeah, we need to get some more battery, get some sleep. And I wonder if that teleporter pad or whatever it is still there when we go back. Well, it's been a while since you've played, right? So maybe when you played, there wasn't as much aliens running around. But we know there's proof of aliens now, without a doubt. We ran into one, quite literally. And Kerfa saw it. Ain't that right, Kerfa? They called me crazy. Mad, even. Ah, tower's out. Well, whatever that thing is, as long as he doesn't come over here, we're all chill. Alright, sir, calm down. Diagnosis, you're fine. Now we'll have to go back to sleep. And then when you wake up, we resume our day. I'm gonna burn out these, the batteries in the flashlight. Why am I awake? Alright, Kerfa, did you touch something? No. How bizarre. Alrighty, back in the saddle. Let's go. Now. Two discs, eh? Easy. Where is Kerfer? Ah. Well, oh yeah, that's right. I turned him off, didn't I?
No.
I forgot all about you.
No. No.
Alright, time to resume our quest. Yeah, so... Whoa, there's a mannequin guy there. Getting a bit more frequent now. Alright. Scene of the crime we've returned to. Still there, I see. We should probably brought the hook and we can like hook it in and take it back. Child, what's it? So red actually does mean something? I thought red mean bad. I thought blue would be like, you know, like a good area, but I suppose once it goes red, it means you're closer to the thing. Might make more sense. Wow, wow, wow. Look what we have here. Ball joints. Maybe we can take the box with us, right? How big is it? It's pretty big. Oh, well. So that's 4. Oh, funny guy. Can't put you in the hole? Well, we got ball joints, that's for sure. Took me a while. I just didn't think red meant closer to the thing, right? I thought red bad. But of course it did eventually click when it's like, well, it beats faster when it goes red. So I was like, oh, yeah, true. That makes sense. Oh, we need a Romero today, so good thing we're out here. One, 7, 4, 3, 9, 4, 3, 5, C2. So 1, 7, 4, 3, 9, 4, 3, 5, C2. So all we need to do now is find the ball points, and then we can start making some Kerfur. Now, I wonder if evil Kerfur, we can just use some of his parts, right? And we may not need to completely kill our Kerfur. I also might buy solar power for the ATVs so we don't have to keep mucking around for fuel. I'll come out here and drag that back to base. Later. Wait, hang on. What happens if the alien does spawn out of there? Why don't I just drag it back to base, put it in the incinerator, and if there's a giant freaking thing running around in the incinerator, we just flip the switch. Oh, Ram, you devil. I don't see how this is going to blow up in our face. Has the wood cracking this whole time been the mannequins following me? That actually probably explains so much. Well, look, it's probably useless, right? But I am curious. And I get dangerous when I'm curious. Oh, I was not upgrading stuff. Let's do that. Kerfur. It's okay, I can fix him. He's down there, so... We'll shove it in here, won't we? Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. And we'll grab some more fuel. We'll go do our chores for today. Then we'll cash in some money. And then we'll dig up some stuff. Yeah, I think I will buy the solar power. This thing. And we can just have all the modules. we'll go. We'll also check out the Transformers because it's been a while since I've been to Transformer 2. Zero 6 0 8 8 AC 4 0 5. There you go. What we'll also do is we'll get this last satellite cache coordinates. We'll go back to base and I'll have a quick break because I need to go outside and water the plants or else they're going to wither and die to like 40-degree heat. And we can't have that. And then we'll come back and get that transporter or whatever that mysterious pad is. Nope. So 107C 3E70. Cool. You did a good job, Kerfer. Now it's time for home. I don't remember moving that. Oh. We'll just take a quick micro nap. Take an even longer micro nap. Yeah, time to square this bad boy off. Now where's my hook? So my idea, we hook that. No, I was hoping I could like hook two ends, right? Like, yeah, like that. Now, Kerfer, this might be dangerous.
No.
Alright. I thought that was a delivery box. I'm dumb. Anyway. Whoops. Let's go do this very nonsensical idea of mine for science, and then we'll have a quick break. Well, I got to decide. Watering the garden might actually take me half an hour, so I might actually just probably cut the stream off when I finish all this, and then come back later after we've done the garden and we got Christmas Eve all planned out. Oh. Wonder what I ran into. Alright, time to hook you up, baby. Yeah. Oh, that might be dangerous. Alrighty. Now, whether this is going to be a very bad idea or not, we'll have to wait and see. There we go, you'll be safe in there. Oh, we don't have any signal. That would be why. So all we need to do now is get the ball joints. No, not the ball joints, the arm joints. And can we start crafting our Omega Kerfur? I'm going to take it that's going to be some real mining hours. But now that I know how the metal detector actually works, we should be able to get the joints from the front now. We'll just have all this cooking for tomorrow. As in tomorrow in-game. Really? Unless that's like meant to be an unknown. I just thought that on this third sentence here, when it says somewhere here in this fenced area, and it mentions joints, but we also had the joints in Memero, which is the ball joints, I think. I just presumed the third sentence would have meant the other things we need, right? So we got 8 ball joints. We need a 4 there and 4 there. So we got the 8. Which means we need the 2 elbows. Oh yeah, I know where the oil thing is. Found it peculiar when I went there the first time. Oh, let the signal gone. And again, whoops. Okay, so my character, we're gonna have to sleep. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And that's easily queued up for tomorrow. When you wake up, you can start doing some stuff. I say we'll leave it here for the time being. And I gotta go water these plants before they die. And then probably prep some quick dinner. And then I'll probably be back in like, I want to say 2 hours. And then we can continue off. Where are we on? We're on day 23, right? But yeah, I want to see this Kerfer Omega, so I'm definitely going to be back. It'll be our life goal. We're not going to play any other game until we get Kerfer Omega and also figure out the mystery of about the voices of the void. If you know what I mean. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Kahacho and Tox. Hopefully we'll see ya later. And also Tallest Break, who came in early. But yeah. Time to do some real life chores. And we'll be back later, so stay tuned. Ta-ta.